Good morning class, 4th chapter number 3, reproduction in animals. Student, we have discussed in previous lecture reproduction, and we have discussed also the classification of the reproduction. So I hope you understand, student, what is the reproduction? The process by which animals produce young ones of their own kind are called reproduction. And we have discussed also, student, there are the different types of the animals. So different animals reproduce in different ways. So student, you know animals reproduce in two ways. First of all, yes student, by giving birth to young ones or by laying eggs from which the young ones hatch out. And student, we have discussed also the animals that give birth to young ones. Okay, so what are mammals? Yes student, animals that give birth to the young ones are called mammals. What are the mammals? Animals that give birth to the young ones are called mammals. And you know student, young ones of these animals grow inside the mother body before they born, and after the born the young ones are looked after by their parents. Student, we have discussed also there are the three types of the mammals: terrestrial mammal, aquatic mammal, and aerial or flying mammals. Terrestrial means land. Those mammals live on land are called terrestrial mammal. Human beings, lions, giraffe. You can see the mother with her child, lions with his cub, and giraffe with his calf. Okay, and you know there are also mammals that live in water. For example, whale, dolphins, and seals also. They are the aquatic mammals, you know. They give their young ones. You can see the diagram also. Whale with its calf. So animals that live in water are called aquatic mammals. And you know spiny, anteater, and duck-billed platypus, they are mammals, but they do not give their young ones. They lay egg, and from which the young ones are hatched out. So you can underline this point also. Spiny, anteater, and duck-billed platypus. Okay, and there are the mammals that can be fly, and these mammals are called aerial or flying mammals. And you can see the diagram also. Bats do not lay egg. They give their young ones, and they can fly. So the question can come in the exam, right? And mammals can fly. Yes student, bats can fly, and they give their young ones. So mammals that can fly are called aerial or flying mammals. Okay, and there are the some features of the mammals. First of all, first feature, they give to the young ones. And you know mammals have hairs also and fur also on their body, except the dolphin and whale. If we talk about whales and dolphins are aquatic animals, aquatic mammals, but if it but they do not have hair or fur on their body. And you know mammals also suck their young ones with milk. They feed their young ones with milk, and they are warm-blooded. You know what is the meaning of the warm-blooded? Warm-blooded means their body temperature does not change with the change in the environment, change in the temperature outside. If there is a temperature change, so they do not change their body temperature. We are the also mammals, but we do not change their temperature. You change? No. If outside the temperature in summer 40 degrees Celsius or 39 degrees. Sometimes it will be high, it will be low. So but we do not change our temperature with the change temperature in the atmosphere. So we are the warm blooded animals. So mammals are warm blooded animals, which means their body temperature does not change with the change in temperature outside. Okay, and you know there is also animals, kangaroos have a pouch. Have you seen kangaroo? They have a pouch to carry their babies. Okay, and such animals are called marsupials. Okay, so you can underline this point also, marsupials. Okay, now student, the animals that lay egg. Now we will discuss animals that lay egg. For example, you can take example of the birds, fish, insect like butterfly, reptiles, lizards, amphibians like frog. Animals, they lay egg and their young ones are growing inside the egg, and the young ones slowly hatched out of their eggs. So student, you know there are the different stages of the development inside the egg, from the beginning to the end of the life and form a life cycle. So the different stage of development: first animals lay egg, then hatched, then the young ones is come out, then so there is a cycle. There is a cycle of the life, and it start from the beginning and its end. There is a cycle from beginning to the end of the life. It is a cycle of the different stages of the development. So what is a life cycle? The different stage of development from beginning to the end of life form a life cycle. So student, now we will discuss the different life cycles. First we will discuss the life cycle of the bird, and then we will discuss the structure of egg. You can see this is the structure of the egg, and then we will discuss the one by one different life cycle of the insect, butterfly, cockroach also. Okay students, and we will discuss also the life cycle of a fish, amphibians also, and reptilia also. So in this lecture we have discussed the mammals also and different types of the mammals. So I hope you understand student. So animals reproduce in two ways. First of all student, give birth to the young ones, mammals, and aquatic and aerial and terrestrial, and laying eggs. Yes student, the animals lay egg: fish, reptiles, insect, amphibians, and birds. And student, in next lecture we will discuss first the life cycle of the, you can see, hen. We will discuss, you can see this. So I hope you understand. Okay students, take care, bye.